Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching. Here we are, day 20. Got a, I believe it's a 98, early 98 V70 front wheel drive T5. He's got some jewels on it. Man, they're popping. And he said he plastic dips it every once in a while. He replaced the hood, had a deer strike, and he's coming out of the blue, and he has another color already set up. So we're probably going to do the timing belt on this and find an oil leak or something else. And this is wife's vehicle. Probably going to do some kind of belt on it, alternator or water pump belt or something. Nothing major, just an accessory belt. Okay. The owner's installed a blow-off valve up there on the upper intercooler hose. Makes a real sweet sound when you're driving around. But we're having problems finding this oil leak. It looks like it may be down under the intake manifold somehow, somewhere. So we may have to pull this intake manifold to do that. Having some crud accumulation for coolant under the thermostat housing, which is a little strange, and maybe some sort of cracked housing there. He has a manual boost controller that works on a height of it, adjusting the height of it, increases or decreases the boost. And he has a nice boost gauge in there so you can monitor what's going on. It's holding about 9 or 10 psi pretty good because he has a 3-inch downpipe down there on the exhaust, which really helps stabilize his boost. He found a set of jewels that he purchased for it, and he put in the HID bulbs on the high beam and I believe the low beam as well. So this car lights up the road really good. So we've cleaning off some of this oil residue leak, and we're going to take it for a ride and see if we can find out where this oil's coming from. We took a quick trip to the post office, and that oil is just running down that pan. Looks like it's coming from up top there. The only thing we could think that could possibly be is the oil pressure switch or oil sending unit, whatever it is. So we're going to pull the intake off so we can get a full view of that thing and go from there. We're also going to do timing, so I'm going to pull the timing apart. It's cooler to do that right now, let that engine cool off a little bit. Right, most of these nice high dollar torque wrenches like this, I call them high dollar because they cost more than $25, and your regular ones that I use with the little graduating pressure pointer is not like this, but this does ratchet. So I got it on there. I'm going to torque my roller bolt down to 18 foot-pounds. I go a little bit there, I ratchet it back, and now I'm going to be quiet so you can probably hear it click. Right there. It jerked and clicked, and it's set. That's all you got to do. Okay, a couple things on this previous timing belt job. One, they didn't put the plastic clip in the hydraulic tensioner. Two, they kind of made their own timing mark on the cover. You know, the top notch there is the actual mark, and you see over here they got it to the, I guess, the camera left, and they timed it to that instead of timing it right. So the car's probably been running one tooth off. So the owner will probably get a little bit of gas mileage back and a little bit of gain back. So we're going to button up the timing area. The idler was aftermarket, so I put a INA idler on there that I just got from the salvage yard that might have had 5,000 miles on it, so that should be good. Also, it appears that the idler may have been pushing the belt into the cover. So here you see that the cover is cut, a groove, not all the way through it, but it probably didn't have long to go, so that should be good. You can just barely hear the rollers in that idler after about 60,000 miles. Trying to find the source of this oil leak. We got some good light there. I don't know if that'll help or hurt us, but I'm going to drop the camera down here and see if I could tell where that oil leak is coming from. Man, I would say it's got to be that sensor. I can't imagine it being anything else. With the manifold off, I see there's a bolt broke off right here, right below my finger there. So we're going to try to extract that as well. The PCV system came apart there. Never seen that happen before. And there's a crack in the PCV joint right there. That probably needs to be replaced or dealt with sometime soon. Good. Little bit of leak coming from this thermostat housing area, and we put a 19 on that temp sensor, and it turned in at least a quarter of a turn, so that was loose, causing that seepage. I unplugged the sensor down there. I'm going to try to put a 21 or something on there, but I'm probably going to have to remove that clamp and move that wiring harness a little bit just to get access to that. So I plugged the dipstick tube with that rubber glove. Okay, here we are, day 20. We're ending it up. We had to stop working on that vehicle because we couldn't get an intake manifold. We're in the Washington, D.C. area on a brand new street. How in the world you cut a new street through a town that's been established 400 years ago? I don't know. But anyway, we're going to visit our niece for the rest of the evening and for the day. But it turned out I needed to help somebody hang a mirror. And it's really not that hard. Let me show you all it took to get this mirror hung. All you need to do is put 1 or 2 small nails in. I chose to do 2 and made them level. And you can just hang the mirror right on that. Just to give you an idea how big the nails are, that's a US penny in my fingertip. So it's a very small nail, but it'll hold that weight for a while. You take a small nail, tap it in on a slight angle downward, and one little nail will hold probably 20 pounds. So if you got a 40-pound mirror, you just use 2. And it's easy, simple, and good to go. We ended day 20 at a work stoppage, could not get an intake manifold gasket. We also needed the gasket seal for that oil pressure sending switch. So now we're going to get that stuff back together, picking up those parts first thing in the morning on day 21. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.